Hey, Benchmark Bible Church. Hope you're having a great week. You know, after Sunday's sermon, I had several of you come up to me asking me several questions that I thought would be great to answer in the middle of the week and provide some answers because maybe there were more people that had these questions. If you remember on Sunday's sermon, we talked about what it means to preserve unity in the body of Christ, and specifically that Christ gives us gifts and gives us as gifts to the body to preserve unity. Well, you might have walked away from that sermon and been asking yourself, well, how do I know what my gifts are? How do I plug into the church? How do I use my gifts in the church? Well, as far as the question of how do you know what your gifts are, one of the great ways you can figure that out is just to turn to the people next to you. Turn to a friend that's real close to you, maybe a parent or a spouse, and ask them specifically what they think your gifts might be. Chances are they could probably point you in the right direction from the beginning. And if you need to know where the gifts are found in the Bible, if you need a list, Romans 12, 4 through 6 gives you a partial list. Then you have another list in 1 Corinthians 12, 4 through 11, and then in verse 28. And then, of course, in Ephesians 4, 11, like we talked about on Sunday, there's a list there as well. Now, these all together will give you an idea of the different gifts in the body. So you can ask someone, and they can help point you in that right direction. Another thing is that we live in a day and age where technology is amazing, and at our fingertips through the internet, we have a myriad of resources that we can go to learn about our gifts. One of the resources I like to use is a website known as giftstest.com. Give them your name and an email address, and then you'll have a 66-question inventory that you can answer, and at the end, they send you a PDF, looks something like this, that you can download and have the top 5 gifts based on your inventory and profile. This is mine, so yours will look something like this, but it's a handy way for you to know, hey, this is how I am gifted, and this is who I am and what Christ has called me to be. Now, the second question is simple. How do you plug in? You may be asking yourself, where do I go? How do I use this gift for the body of Christ? Well, there's really 2 great ways you can do that. One is you can just look right around you, right next to you. I guarantee you there are places in your world, whether it's at your school, whether it's at your home or your office, where God is using you and your gifts to impact the people around you and to bring unity to the body of Christ. Another way you can do that is here specifically at Benchmark. We have a brochure that's out on the foyer called Get Connected. In it, it has places for you to be ministered to and equipped, has places for you to use your gifts for the church, and it has places for you to use your gifts for the world. In it, there's a list, and we call it a skeleton. It's just a framework that we have put together for you to plug into and use your gift to benefit and bless the body of Christ here at Benchmark Bible Church. Well, I hope this helps a little bit answer some of those questions. If you ever have any questions you'd like to ask, you can always email me, text me, or call me up here at Benchmark. I'll be happy to answer any questions you have. Hope you guys have a great week. I love you. We'll see you soon.